Here's a Pioneer that I find interesting. It's 18 disc CD multiplayer. It's got 3 magazines of the 6 disc magazines. The model number is the PD-TM3. Right now I've got different magazines in it. This one says Optimus on it. It's obviously made by Pioneer. It's the exact same thing, but it's the Optimus version. This is a blue Pioneer one. And then here's one with a different labeling set up on it. And I've got several other magazines around, but those are the ones I have in this one at the moment. Currently I have, you can see on the display, see if I can get an angle that's not reflecting too badly on the reflection. Magazine 1, 2, 3. Currently this is the active disc. Magazine 2, number 3. And you can see that over here if you go to the second magazine down. And number 3 is currently active, and I've got it on pause. So I'm going to hit play. I was just going to show you, I've got the top off. I was going to show you how this mechanism works in this big guy. And I've got it set up for random, so I can jump between. I'm going to hit random right now. And you can see the CD. You can see when the CD spins up in there. So if I can find the right button and I'll hit random again, it'll spit that disc out. Grab another disc. I'm going to back up so you can see this here when I hit random again. It's going to spit that disc out. See, this belt is for the up-down lift mechanism on there. But I've got these 3 different CDs in there right now. Just that's all I have loaded. You can see those on there. Of course, when you first put the magazines in, it has to go through and figure out which discs are actually there and which are empty. So right now it knows I have the 3 magazines. I have each disc is in that location, just 3. And you can watch what it does on the front. Spits that one out. It just went up and grabbed that one. And I'm going to poke this magazine 1 button. Now I'm going to hit a magazine 3 button. I find it a pretty interesting setup. Obviously, this was before they came out with the carousel idea. You can see it spinning down in there. Pretty cool setup overall. Now on the Pioneer setup, if I open one of these up, you'll notice these ones load this way, and there's a note on there, labeled down. If I put this back in now, you'll notice it'll come up and show all these. So if I go to random, there's a good chance it's going to pick up an empty one and try to play an empty spot. Or it's going to go to magazine 1. What's the chance of that? We're not going to do the math right now. But most likely you're going to come in and try to pick up a disc that's not there. And it's going to say, well, okay, guess I'll try another disc. No disc there either. But that's what it's doing. If the thing's wandering like that, it's looking for a disc that's not there. And now it's found a disc. Anyway, that's the PD-TM3 in a nutshell. Pretty cool. Now this particular one has an issue on a couple spots. It's not that clean of a disc. I'm going to have to check that disc and do some cleaning on it. But I did run a cleaner on this, so this guy here is actually reading really well overall, but that particular disc not so much. Anyway, pretty cool unit.